Hi, everyone. Welcome to Heart Centered Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And I have with me the amazing Avana from AVANA Intuitive.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, hello. So this is the first time that you're on my channel, so I am just absolutely thrilled you're here.
Well, thank you.
And yeah, we'll find out a little more about you. But in the meantime, I wanted to mention that Ivana just pointed out to me that on my thumbnail, the little picture of the show, I had 7 p.m. or whatever, 7 instead of 4. So hopefully you all got the link and the update, whatever that it is for. It is for. So
No
anyway,
worries.
you're either going to catch us live or you're going to catch us on the repeat.
Yep. No worries there. Absolutely.
Wonderful. So thank you for those of you that are in here. Hi, Maura. And so, how did you get into this?
Well, I will tell you, a couple years ago, and just recently, it's only been a couple years, I was just really very disillusioned with my work, with just life in general. It was like, oh, I'm just slogging through every day. And I then one day I was getting ready for work and I thought, you know what? I have to decide on like who am I? What do I want to do? And the question I asked myself is, what is my essence? Who am I really inside? And I just thought, you know what? I am love. And I thought that is so corny. And people are going to laugh at me. I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the minute I said that to myself, I felt like this huge weight lift off of my shoulders. And I just felt a lot freer. And I said, okay, there's something good about this. I mean, this is what I need to concentrate on. Lightness, happiness, love, just a higher vibration. And at that point, I can't remember all the details, but it's like all of a sudden I started finding people like on YouTube that I started watching and getting very interested in. They just almost, and I used to watch, I don't even know what I used to watch on YouTube, totally mindless things. All of a sudden I found this community and I said, oh my gosh, and then just growing through that, I actually took a tarot card reading class a couple years ago that I'm like certified, I'm a certified Biddy tarot reader. Yeah. So, well, I had no idea about it. And worked on that. Took me a couple months to get through that. And then, started going on shows and things like that. And I always have to give a shout out to Kelly of Dozen Cats because she did an open mic night, her and Allie, and of Heart and Soul Centered, I think Heart and Soul Centered Tarot. And anyway, I was on their show as their open mic night. And then that's really how things got started. And I really just always have a special place in my heart for both of them for that, especially for Kelly, because that night Allie couldn't make it, no big deal. But, it was just, here I was like brand new, somebody I really didn't know. And when the show ended, we both started laughing like, oh, that worked out pretty good. Like it went well, good. And neither one of us knew how it was going to go. So
exactly. It's a case of when the student is ready, the teacher will come.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And after that, just doing all that. I mean, I put out my first video on YouTube on January 1st, 2022. And like December 26th of like 2021, like a week earlier, I just heard a real clear message that you're going to start posting on YouTube. I had been thinking about doing it, but I really had no idea what to do. And I heard the message in my head and I said, okay, that's fine. What does that mean? And like, what am I supposed to do? And the voice said, you're going to do quick pick a cards. I said, okay, that sounds good. I then proceeded to sit at my kitchen table for the next 3 days to figure out how to do a video, how to do YouTube, what is StreamYard, right? And it was 3 days of hard work or 3 or 4 days, but it just flowed. Like it was just meant to be. And I got done taping my first video and I think I scheduled it to be on January 1st. And I literally started crying. I burst into tears because I was like, this is what I'm supposed to do. And when I say that, it's because when my first husband and I actually owned a video production company, and I have no real, he did all the video production stuff. I did all the paperwork stuff, but
Yeah.
I'm overhearing him for like 20 years and working on sets and working on productions that I was like, I kind of understand editing. I understand lighting,
Yes.
a little bit, right? Enough to be
Yeah.
dangerous. So
Yeah.
I said, this is like really crazy. And so anyway, so that's what got me started. And then after about a year or so, I thought, you know what, I really want to make sure, I want to try to get the most accurate readings for people. And that's when I got into the Akashic Records. And I love it. I love that. I
Yeah.
was looking on the internet for who can I learn from. And I found CherylMarlene.com. I found her website.
Yeah.
It's totally worked for me. You know what I mean? I looked at a couple other websites just to double check. Am I missing something? You know, a couple other instructors. And I'm like, no, I really felt comfortable with her. Had a reading with her first. And I've been in classes with her ever since. And I really love the Akashic Records. I love reading tarot. I love reading oracle cards. I love helping people. I love talking to people. So, you know, it's just kind of just going along, you know, but that's kind of how things started.
Exactly. Yeah. One day at a time. One day at a time. You know, like I know when I started or before I started, yes, same thing. I got a message to go on YouTube, and I thought, I know nothing about YouTube. Like the kids go on YouTube, not me.
Yes.
But it was like, okay, do it. And as I was kind of working on it, I thought, you know, because the little voices sometimes in the back of the head sometimes like to pop up and go,
Yes.
no, are you kidding?
Yes.
YouTube, like, come on. But then it kind of changed, and I thought, okay, you know what? I'm either going to succeed at this or I'm going to fail at this. If I fail at this, I will learn why, and then I can try it again. And if I fail, I don't know any of these people. So what do I care?
Exactly.
So I was kind of taking that leap of faith and just doing it, and letting go of the expectation and just believing in the things that were coming to me and saying, okay, that's what I'm going to do. Not questioning, not going to someone else for validation, just like,
yes. Yeah, just following my own path with it. I know that I still have many things to do. As far as like I should do more hosting. How about I should start hosting? I do host every now and then, but it's just with my schedule, and it's just something that's not calling to me right now.
Yes.
I will. I don't know when, but I'm like,
Exactly.
It will at some point. I think it's just mostly that for me, it's just mostly like tied to my work schedule and things like that. It's just by the time I get out of a work day, especially like even a Friday night, I'm just like, I'm fried, you know? So to start thinking about hosting a show is not my top priority, but being on a show and pulling cards and having fun, totally cool.
It's different. It's a different dynamic when you're the guest versus you're the host, because there's, you know, a lot of little cogs that need to be oiled and all that kind of good stuff behind the scenes. But no, I agree with you totally. I'm the first few times that I sort of went live, I was nervous as all get out. The very first person that I reached out to see if they would come on my channel or have me on their channel was Celtic Tarot Sheila.
Yes.
And she responded and she said, of course, honey. Yes, of course. Yeah, you come on my channel and whatnot. And when I think back to how nervous I was and what I was doing and blah, 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 you know, it's like, oh, thank God she said yes. And thank God she didn't, you know, kind of at the end of it go, don't call me again.
Yeah.
Right? This was a good experience, but no. So, anyway, we all have those people along the way who have helped us. And that makes it a lot more fun when we see someone that's new and extend a hand and say, come on over, come on.
Yes, exactly. I just saw, in fact, somebody in chat the other night, they're like, oh, I want to start. And everyone's like, go ahead and start. You start your own channel. And she's like, oh, I don't know. It is, and you'll know when you're ready, though. You know, if you're just not
Exactly.
ready, you're not ready yet. You know, no big deal.
Exactly.
But yeah, it was like, oh yeah, I remember that, just being in chat for a while and just thinking, oh, I got to do this, I got to get started. You know, and in fact, I actually just to give Ron Unconditional Love a shout out. It was actually on his channel that I saw Callie and Allie and Melinda with False Teeth Real Tarot. So
Yeah.
that's how they said they were doing an open mic, and then that's actually what started it. So I had been told by a friend that you should watch Ron Unconditional Love Tarot, and I didn't for like months. And then one night, it was 7 p.m. or whatever time he was on, I was going to tune in right when it was starting. I thought, let me watch this. And it just so happened they were on there, and like it just fell into place. And you kind of know when things fall into place like that, this is kind of meant to be, you know.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. And yeah, I remember it was Cindy from oh gosh, is it Awaken to Spirit or Awakening to Spirit? Oh, I apologize. It's gone out of my head. But anyway, I was listening to her doing a reading, and it was like, oh my God, she's talking to me. Like, and it was one of the first times that I had tuned into her. And I thought, is she reading my mail? Like, she was right bang on everything that she said. And I thought, holy Hannah, okay, so there's some powerful people out there that, you know, are, yeah, it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. It was, and really encouraging to get in there and do things. And
Yeah.
let me just quickly say hello
Yes.
to a few people who have come in here. Tracy Ralph, Flora Navius, Gina M is here. Who else? Isabella is here. Hypnicity. And yeah, Flora has asked if you know, yeah, she said, are we allowed to ask questions? Yes, of course you're allowed to ask questions. The first little part is, you know, you kind of socialize, you get to know and whatnot. And then, yeah, once we're done with kind of, you know, looking at the collective energy and all that other good stuff, yes, we will open it up for readings. So I want to make sure that we're going to be able to cover everyone. So maybe if you do have a question, just post it. And then I think maybe we're at 12 minutes in, maybe at, you know, 30 minutes in, we'll start. And yeah, take it from there. So yes, if you post a question, please post it in all caps. That way it catches attention.
Yes.
And are you broadcasting this to your channel as well?
You know, I don't know if that happened or not, so I'm not going to worry about it. I thought every now and then it won't do it when I think I did it right, and it just doesn't pick it up. No worries. So I don't really know if I'm broadcasting my channel or not, but no worries. That stuff doesn't concern me. We just enjoy our time together and
carry on.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And yeah, if you're interested in having a reading with AVANA or doing any of the Akashic work or whatnot, by all means, her channel is listed below in the description.
Yep.
So you can just click on there and then get all kinds of information and ways to get in touch. And
thank you.
And take it from there. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go in there and do that. And you know what? While you're in there checking out her stuff, make sure you subscribe.
Please subscribe.
I
love the subscribing. I appreciate that.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, me too. Me too. Me too. But you know, I'm starting to kind of almost let go of the ego of the number, because it goes up and down, up and down, up and down.
That's, you know, I only have maybe like 360 subscribers. I don't have a lot, but all of a sudden, the next thing I know, I'll have 354. I'm like, well, where did like 6 subscribers go? I mean,
exactly.
in like a day. And then like you, I just thought I just have to compartmentalize that whole thought process and let it go, and it will do its thing when it does its thing, right?
Exactly.
World go nuts.
And I have at times I have started to paraphrase the Midas Touch, the fellow on Midas Touch. who a while back was saying, listen, getting closer and closer to the 1 million subscriber mark. So make sure you do that. So I started saying, I'm getting close, very close to the 1 million subscriber mark. So make sure you get in there. And close. I mean, I'm, it's almost 1,600 to 1 million. It's close. It's all right.
I like that. I like that because you know what? It's, everything's the same reality. It's all happening at once. So somewhere in one of your lives, one of your parallel lives, you're at 1 million, right?
Exactly. Exactly. All righty. So let me see. I want to make sure that we didn't. Yeah. Well, yeah, Flora is, she is in Portugal right now. Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Probably having a lovely time. Yeah, and going back to Australia on the 17th. Yeah, that's getting close. Okay, so what I thought we might want to kind of look at is, I don't know if you had a chance to see Trump's interview on CNN.
I didn't see it all, but I did read about it, and yes, saw parts of it, and just can't really. Yeah, it goes beyond words.
It does. Yeah, it does. Okay, let me just star this from Hypnicity.
Yep.
I did not watch the whole thing because that would be a total waste of my time, and that's time that I'll never get back. So, but I thought I'll just kind of catch the highlights, and
that's what I did.
Yeah, and the highlights were like, oh, really?
I don't know if I could take another,
really.
I could take another 4 years of that. I mean, I couldn't take the first 4 and to go back, like that would be like, to me, a step backwards to go back through that again. But that's just my personal opinion.
I think a lot of people feel the same way, that no. And I saw an ad that Biden's team put out, and it was almost right after that interview, because they were using snippets of the interview, and so they got Biden on one half of the screen talking about, and we created 12.7 million new jobs, and then you've got Trump, it's a hoax, it's a witch hunt, we won that. So it went through, like, I think 3 or 4 different things, and it says at the end, on Biden's side, do you want 4 more years? And then on Trump's side, it said, or do you want 4 more years?
Not knowing that ad, that was what I thought. Yes, not even seeing that I was like, I don't think we need 4 more years of that. Like,
no. So I just kind of want to take a look at the if we can maybe tune into the energy of a lot of the people that were watching, and were they impressed? Did they think that it was a good interview, or did it just solidify for them that I'm done?
Yeah, I mean, I can pull some cards on that, but my thought process was that I think that it was something that CNN did for ratings, of course, and that was the first thing that came to mind when I heard about this. I'm like, there's really no purpose for this, and I do think that his core will always be there as his core, but I think that people are, you learn what you want sometimes by what you don't want. You can eliminate the things just by knowing, I don't want that, and it takes you closer and closer to what you want. So
no, I know. Yeah, they did do it for ratings. They made a bad call in this case, because the audience was all Trump supporters.
And that I didn't understand. They said that it was either like independents or Trump supporters. And I'm like, why didn't they just get across the board, like, people? I obviously, I don't know why they did it that way, to be honest with you. And not really getting any thought process as to why that happened. But I thought, well, that's interesting. That was an interesting selection of people.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, Spirit Watcher Suzanne.
Yeah. Hi, Spirit.
Okay. So how did the people that were watching it, how did they feel? Interesting.
Oh my goodness. I'll tell you what, the people that watched it, I'm looking at this from inside the studio. Okay, this is the people. I'm not talking about the people that watched it at being broadcast. I'm talking about the people that were in the studio, and boy, they loved it. I got cupcake, indulgence, personal satisfaction, treating yourself, the sweet things in life, right? Then I got soda. Well, seeking more excitement, thirsty for something, feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, and getting their energy levels back.
Woohoo!
And then the ring to boot. I mean, to boot was like a marital union, eternal love, long-term commitment, meeting a perfect partner. So for the energy in the studio, it was a love fest, which we know. But to pull these cards is just like,
yes,
whoa.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely tuned into that. Energy in the studio. And it's funny because I got the people that were watching.
Okay.
And that were not in the studio. And they were judging.
Yeah.
They were absolutely judging everything that he did and he said, because the lady who interviewed him, she did call him on a lot of the stuff, saying, no, that's not, you said that, but that's not what it was. So yeah, the people on the outside are very much judging what he has done, and they are starting to walk away.
Yes.
They're not, and I've had this feeling for a while that, the people with the Trump flags and all this, yes, you're right. There is that core that no matter what he does, they're going to be true blue Trump. But then on the periphery of that, the ones that were supporting and that were, the flag waving and whatnot, are now going, yeah, no, sure. Yeah, I support the guy, but they're backing away.
Yes.
Okay? Because they realize it's heartache. There's definite heartache, and they are seeing how they have been taken in by the talk and the illusion and the grifting and everything else. And yet they decided they're going to hold on tight to more of what they know, and they're not going to give in to that. So
well, Marina,
I think that they're, they might be saying, oh yeah, sure, Trump. But when they get in that voting booth when no one's watching.
Right. Well, in fact, while you were talking, I did pull some cards on the broadcasting, the people watching it. And I did get shield, which says guarded, defensive, resistance, and feeling vulnerable. Right. These people are like, I have to put this shield up now around myself, like this shield of protection. I also got umbrella, which is waiting out the storm. You're protected, prepared for trouble, anticipating difficulties. And I wrapped it up with the theater mask, which says being two-faced, conflicting feelings, good and bad experiences, creating unnecessary drama. Exactly. So they're basically saying, you know what, I'm going to cover myself with this umbrella. I'm going to get behind this shield. And it's really time to maybe move on and, protect myself and maybe make some different choices.
Exactly. Hey, Tarot, your way. Okay. So the other thing, and this, I heard about this and read about it yesterday, but apparently there is a cyclone in the Bay of Bengal that is picking up steam and is going to turn out to be quite the storm, and it is heading directly for a refugee camp of over 1 million people.
Okay.
And it is the Rohingya who have left Myanmar. And I thought, oh, please no.
Yeah.
So maybe if we can just take a look and see, is it going to bypass, and is there anything that energetically we can do to they're expecting, waves 8 over 8 feet or 8 meters or something. And and this is
Oh no,
low-lying land. So they're saying if anything's going to flood,
that's
you
it.
know, yeah, it's going to be the homes that are built with tarpaulin and God knows what else, because they're refugees.
Yeah.
So show me, just show me. Is this going to bypass? Is it going to turn and bypass? Okay. Yeah, I see it. I see it just kind of barreling and then whoosh, going off to the side, like for some reason.
Well, I'm seeing a couple of things here. First, this magician card, really things moving, and the creation of this storm just moving forward. But I also see, in some respect, them already getting some plans in place. Okay, for these people or this area, moving forward with the help that's needed. As it comes through, it's going to go fast. The storm's going to come in, and it's going to be a fast thing. And then people at the end really looking, and really I'm getting really a sense of help coming in. Not that it isn't going to, they're going to get hit with something, but they're going to have the help. They are going to have more backing and more help with cleanup and things like that. And that there is like an international, I want to say UNICEF. I'm not saying it's UNICEF.
Yeah.
Like something Red Cross or something like that. I mean, coming in, and that people are aware of it. They're aware that it's coming. It will go through fast, but as much damage as they can mitigate, they're going to be able to mitigate, and there's going to be a lot of help afterwards if it's needed.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I started off with the 9 of Cups, and it's kind of that's like, the happy merchant. But I think in this case, it's like, okay, at least we've got warning. It's not like thing is coming in and we don't know what it is.
Yeah.
At least that, they have been warned, and they are doing whatever they can. They are taking that leap of faith that, the humanitarian agencies are going to be there. And I think that, absolutely, they're going to be there, because this is a double whammy for those people. Because they've been basically tossed out of their country for being a particular religion or race that the other people don't appreciate, or the ones that are there don't appreciate. So they're, it's like there will be some death, obviously, and a good deal of destruction. However, what I think, if you can find a good or a positive side to that, is that it's going to get the rest of the world to step up and get into safe ground.
Absolutely.
Right? So this is, unfortunately,
they're going to have their work cut out for them over there, but there's going to be help. And I agree with Tracy Ralph. Prayers will help. So prayers.
Yes, absolutely. Just imagine that part of the world, and just send lots of light and love, and absolutely. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Okay. And just very kind of on another, in a page from the book of the life of Trump. Is E. Jean Carroll going to get her money?
Oh, let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see what the cards say.
Oh, and Hypnicity said, her sister is in a tsunami zone. Ouch.
Yeah, that's That's scary.
Hi, Divine Empathic Tarot. Glad you're here. Okay, is she going to get her money? Oh.
Okay.
I just pulled one card. Yeah, the Ten of Cups.
That's okay.
Stop right there.
Here, okay, good for you, because I got a couple of cards here, because I got, moving in fast with the court stuff. Everything's going forward. Everything went forward. I understand that, she won and everything, but yeah, he's going to fight it. Of course, he's going to do what he can to fight it. But there's going to be protection around her and around this case, that make sure that the things are followed and things are fine and things go forward. Yes, here she is. She's her karmic destiny, is part of this. So is his, but it's moving forward positively for her, and it ends with the star. Yes, absolutely, she gets her money. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a fight, or it's going to be the usual, the usual with him. We can almost all know his playbook, right? I mean, court, appeal. I mean, whatever. I mean, I don't know anything about the court system, but it'll be a little bit of a fight. But eventually,
exactly. Yeah, it's like, don't bother showing up. Just send the letter with, see clause 9, section 2. There you go. That's, been there, done that, right?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. In fact, I think I saw her and her attorney on TV the other day, and her attorney was like, "Oh, they're going to appeal. They have nothing. They don't have a leg to stand on. It's fine."
No.
She's like, "I welcome the appeal. It'll be, no problem."
Yes, and apparently earlier, when I was on with Allie and Val, when we were doing our story cards, and Allie, I think, had mentioned that now that she has won her defamation suit, going forward, every time that he talks about it and says the same thing, she can sue him again without having to go to trial, because he's already been found guilty of it. So by repeating the same thing, it's just like,
did you ever hear the rubber band theory? Like, something, they just get so bad, and like then you release it, and then you just go that much further forward, and that's what I feel this whole situation with Trump is. It's just been pulled back so far, and now things are just going to start going forward, and you're just going to get this rubber band effect where things start working in the right direction fast and serious.
Absolutely. And yes, Hypnicity, he can't help himself. That's just who he is. It's, it's kind of like you want to pull him aside and say, "No, dig up, stupid." Like, come on.
I'll tell you what, though, I don't really know anything about him, but to really have to work on his staff or anything, I couldn't have done it. As much as you want to be in the White House, or you want to be in the echelon where he is, okay, I couldn't do it. I mean, he has to be very frustrating to work for.
Yeah, and it's my opinion. It would be a place that would be full of lies and misunderstandings and misstatements.
Right. And you go into it honest and want to do a good job and be loyal, and you just seems like it just would.
It would be soul sucking. That's
Yes, that's exactly right.
So All righty. Okay, so you know what? We can take your questions, and Hypnicity has one.
All right.
Here. I seem to have stumbled into a new rabbit hole. What do my guides want me to focus on?
All right, let's see.
Well, let's see. I'm going to put away the tarot for this. And
let's see.
Okay. I have not used the Elkey deck for quite some time, so let's go to that. That's whoops, this one. And the Elkey, it's French for she who.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
These cards have got different images, female images.
I think I might have that deck, but maybe not. But I don't use it because it's a little bit difficult for me if I'm thinking of if I'm thinking of the same deck.
The right one, yeah. Oh my gosh, Hypnicity says, I worked with Bill Barr, pre-White House days. Whew. Yeah, I bet that was close enough. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to need to put my glasses on. So if you're ready to go,
I
you go.
am ready. Yep. Well, Hypnicity, the first thing that I got, I pulled a couple of cards. I pulled oracle cards for you, but first one I got, it says Otter Spirit. You are never alone. So you know you're never alone. Your guides are right there. Your friends, family, whoever it is. You're always, you always have somebody around you, and you're never alone. And they're telling me, I'm hearing your spirit guides saying, we want her to have this card because we want her to make sure that she does know that we are right here and giving her guidance. The guidance that they're providing is Bat Spirit, which is a rebirth is assured. So I don't know what exactly the rebirth is, but whatever this new rabbit hole is, they are saying that this may be a really, really good thing to pursue. While you're pursuing it, though, make sure, or before you get started to pursue it, Snake Spirit comes in to say time to heal. Make sure that you're moving forward, that you've given yourself the time to heal, to meditate, to really take time out and take a rest and just regroup. I'm hearing the word regroup a little bit because as this rebirth starts, it's not going to take a lot out of you in a bad way, but it's going to take a lot out of you getting things started. And then I got the Peacock Spirit, let it shine. That also has the number 10. You're starting a whole new phase. They're saying it is time to move forward. I don't know what this new rabbit hole is, but you really got some good cards, and they're really standing behind you to move forward in that new direction. They want you to focus on whatever this new rabbit hole is.
Yeah.
There was a reason, I just heard there's a reason why you stumbled onto it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So I started off with Perpetua, which is she who aches. And this is a sadness, solitude, silent, withdrawn. So you've been spending a lot of time, trying to sort something out that maybe you're just over analyzing it. Okay. Because then I got she who battles, Abanaloka. Abanaloka? I hope I'm saying that right. I hate to mispronounce it, but yeah, she looks like she's ready to battle, and she is battling justice, fierce. She's battling for justice, fierceness, and commitment, and followed by Eclat, she who, oh my goodness, she who regrets. And it says battle, victory, and bitterness. So it sounds like, oh my gosh, they're so nasty. But I think what the guides are saying is that, you have fallen into this rabbit hole of just seeing things one particular way. That's sort of almost become your default to go into the negative. And so they're saying, no, time to move up. You need to let go of that. So,
yeah. Yes.
Yeah. All I'm asking for is the truth. Yes, and I'll tell you something, sweetheart. Sometimes the truth is that we don't get to know the full truth. Sometimes we just have to say, okay, you know what? I have put enough icing on this cake. I have cooked this steak long enough.
Yep.
Done. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And Hypnicity, while Marina was reading, I did pull one other card for you, and it's like the law of life or something. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the deck, but I will tell you, this is the card that came up, the law of increase. It says you were born for greatness. So just keep that in mind and move forward. And Know that.
Yeah. And yes, Isabella, it is one of the hardest things to do. You know, I don't say it lightly, but it comes from a place of experience, you know, that,
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes that's just what you need to do. Okay. I hope Hypnicity, I hope that helps.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, Isabella says, I have noticed more things around me. Is it new or am I just more in tune to what's always been or both? I'm getting yes, both.
Yes, both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You are definitely raising your vibration. You're coming into your own and coming into more information. The information is always out there, and now you're able to tune into it more. I don't know if you've been doing more meditation or what kind of what you're doing. It doesn't really matter, but you're definitely opening up that your third eye chakra, and the veil is opening.
Totally. Yeah. Totally. And it's funny, and I'm sure once I say it, you're probably going to be able to really resonate with it. Do you ever notice that when you got engaged, every other woman you saw was sporting an engagement ring? Or when you became pregnant and all of a sudden everybody around you is pregnant? Yeah.
Yeah, you just get into that vibration or that resonance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hi, Warrior Girl and Teresa K-Tech.
Oh, hi, ladies. Yeah, I pulled a couple of cards. I first got, this is the Coffee Cup Oracle, and it says, first of all, distance journey. This is the ocean. So obviously, really like all of us, you're on a journey and you're going the distance and really just starting to move forward in that distance or in that journey. And you have the key to the lock, unlock. You're starting to unlock these. I want to say these secrets of your soul is what I'm hearing. You're starting to unlock who you are as a person. Not that you haven't always been doing that, but it does seem like your resonance and your vibration is just moving a little bit faster now, and leading to stability and growth. The tree. I mean, how beautiful. You're rooted in Mother Earth Gaia, but you're also connected with Father Sky, and you just have this beautiful stability around you as you move forward. And the last card I did get is the Dolphin card, which says playfulness and cooperation. I'm hearing, when I got this card, I heard concentrate on lightheartedness, playfulness. That's going to move it even faster, or have you just move up even faster. And it's just taking it for what it is, the lightness, like the lightness of being, and just having fun and just enjoying life. Just to live simply.
Let's start off with simplicity.
Yeah, you're kidding. Oh my gosh, I just got the chills.
Yes. So, as much as you can, pay attention to the simplicities, the things that we encounter don't have to be heavy or big or huge or what. Our needs are basically simple, right? Yeah. The next card that I got was going forward, which is, yes, absolutely. You are moving forward. You're growing in your ability to perceive things and to see things, and make sure that you're protected when you do that. And they're asking you for flexibility. Just be flexible. Yeah. For whatever comes in, just look at it and go, okay, all right, I can spend a minute or two here. And then lastly, and this is absolutely beautiful, purity. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Look at that. It's just, absolute purity. And the purity and simplicity just mesh. Absolutely mesh, right? Yes. Because aren't the most beautiful things the simplest things, and the simplest things are the most beautiful? Yeah. So, I think you are It's both. You are noticing it for the first time and you're becoming in tune to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that. I hope
Yeah,
that
me too.
you-
Yeah, and when you said, you know, the simply whatever.
Oh, that's
Ah,
and I'm like, why am I in my head? I'm thinking, why am I have to say this word simply, right? Because it just came out at the end, and then you put up simplicity. I'm like, oh, that's why.
that's why. Yeah, that's why. Okay. And Lisa wants to know, are my guides offering me signs to move to another apartment, but I'm missing them?
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see. Uh, do I want?
Yeah, I'm like, which deck do I want to use?
Yeah. This is the soul's journey. Let's see what it has to offer. Yeah, exactly, Isabella.
Yes, I'm reading that too. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm missing this one. Okay. Lisa, what I'm getting is you don't need validation from your guides. You already know what you need to do and what you're going to do. And I start out with honesty. And this says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect the truth from myself. And then I got surrender. And sometimes it amazes me how the cards come up. It says, I can release my need to control. And last one is courage, which is, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So you kind of already know what you need to do. And I think that you kind of, it feels like you've made up your mind that, yeah, you're happy to stay where you are. There's some things that might be better with a new apartment, but you know you're kind of okay with what you have. And so, but there's a lot of people who are saying, "What, are you nuts? Are you crazy? Your current apartment is 20 years old. Here's a new one." Do what feels good for you, because I think you already know what that is.
Yeah, that's interesting. I got something similar. I got that you're kind of being pulled with the chariot in both directions. You just yes, no, yes, no. You're being pulled and you're being pulled kind of like powerfully in both, like okay,
Yeah.
you just it's really working on your head a little bit. You're really thinking it out. So you're being pulled in both directions, but your obstacle is moving. Not that it's not moving to smoother waters, but actually moving at all. Your obstacle is kind of like, I think I just don't want to move. And that's why I can't seem to make this decision. Um, and then the outcome that I got is the emperor, and he is just sitting on his throne, totally enjoying himself and in all his power. So I just feel like that throne was like where you're at right now, and that you're really just sitting there enjoying where you're at. There's not a, he's ready to move. If you look at this, he's got his armor on underneath his robes. He's ready for battle. He's ready to move, but he's not. He's sitting there very relaxed and
Yeah.
ready to move forward, but he's not. Then I got an oracle card which says surrender to divine timing. I mean, I cannot believe this. It says sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow.
Yep.
And I'm hearing something that I actually said to Marina earlier before the show. Maybe I didn't say it to you, Marina, but today I did say it to somebody. I said, you know what? If you're supposed to have this, wild horses won't keep you away from it, right?
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
That's what I got.
Yeah.
That resonates. I hope that helps in your decision making.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And hello, Sharon Saib.
Yes. Hi, Sharon.
Thank you for stopping by.
Yes. Thank you.
All righty. And our last one, it turns out really good, is word 50 minutes, 36 seconds. So this is perfect. Yeah. Guillermina or Wilhelmina. Oh, have a message for me and my sisters. Thank you both so much. Okay. Okay. Oh, Sharon, don't apologize. You have a life outside of our little channels. I know you do, so it's okay. Yeah. Perfect. Glad it could help, Lisa. Glad it could help. Does Mom have... You know, Flora, I think this message is for you, and it actually came to me a couple days ago, and I couldn't understand who it was for. And I just kind of thought, okay, well, it'll come up when it's supposed to come up, but it didn't make any sense to me. And that was, your mom's message is pay your sister back the money. Now, whether that has to do with you paying someone back or one of your sisters paying another sister back, but that's the message is, enough. You saying pay your sister back the money. So I'll go to the cards, and you can let me know if that resonates with you. But
well, Flora, I actually saw her like holding your hands and this, like all of your hands, like she's kind of has her hands over you and your sister's hands, like she's just holding them to just give you that energetic love and compassion and just knowing that she's always with you. And the cards that I pulled, the first card that I got is the 5 of water, and I'm not going to read what it says all of it at the bottom, because the one sentence that says that stands out is she's saying, don't cry over spilled milk. I don't know what the past has held for you guys, but don't cry over spilled milk. It's time to put a period on some issue, whether it's this, maybe a money issue, a family issue, whatever it is. It's time for everybody to put a period and move on. I then got the 3 of cups, or the 3 of water, which says a celebration, a wedding, graduation, or birth announcement, the need to have more fun. Don't cry over spilled milk. It's time to have fun and enjoy yourselves, enjoy your sisters, your family. I am right here. I am with you, and it is really time to sit back and focus on the good in life, and know that I'm here.
wonderful.
So message I got.
Wonderful. And the cards that I got was Heart's Desire. And it says here, the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So whatever you girls have been wishing for, thinking about, yeah, they're they're coming. And yeah, she is also there acting as a healer for all of you. She acts as a healer. Um, and it's, you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. So yeah, that's how she was in life, is she was the peacemaker in life, right? The
Yeah.
go between, and yeah, and yeah, move forward with light and love.
Yes, and I also
Exactly.
heard this isn't really a new saying. I've heard this, but she's basically saying, I gave you life so that you can live it, enjoy it, have fun with it.
Yes. Yeah. And it says here, your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. So, yeah, she's just she's reminding you that, yeah, you're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose.
Yeah.
All of you. So just work it out. Just work it out. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, my goodness. Well, this was absolutely wonderful. That
Thank
was so
you.
much fun. We'll have to, yeah, we will
I
have
would
to do that again.
absolutely, I totally enjoyed it.
Yeah, me too.
And it
Me
was a
too.
miracle that I got here on
I
time.
know. I know. So yeah, I'll have to go back and check and double check. And
Oh,
sometimes,
don't worry about all that. I'm just happy to be here.
yeah. So have you got anything that you want to share? Anything that you've got coming up that?
Well, as usual, no, not at the moment, but I do have my usual my Sunday weekly readings are just the shorts, the 1 minute, just to give
Yeah.
everybody a heads up for the week. And I think it's May 26th, and I have to check. I'm going to have Cheryl Marlene back on my channel to do Akashic Record, the Gemstone Guardian reading. So that's nice.
Yes.
And I have to just put out a shout out to Scott Allen. I was supposed to be on his channel last night, and I just was not feeling good all day, and so we're going to reschedule. So, and I appreciate that he understood, and it's just one of those. I keep saying it's been a crazy day. Then I was saying it's been a crazy week, and now I'm saying it's been a crazy month. So I appreciate him understanding. I know we'll get something scheduled.
Yeah, he's one of the good ones.
Yeah, I really
definitely one of the good ones. So yeah, and it's, you know what, it's all this energy, but it is supposed to change as of Sunday, Mother's Day. We start new, so we can say goodbye.
That's good to hear, because I feel like it's going to start to stabilize a bit. I do feel like I'm coming out of this crazy, chaotic energy that I've been in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you and everybody else, we've all gone through it, and absent-mindedness is just one of those things that, yeah.
Exactly. I totally get it.
Yeah, so I think, you guys understand. So yes, next Friday, I'll be having Cheryl Marlene on.
Oh, good, because I was wondering, because I want to mark my calendar. I want to get my notifications on.
Yeah, and I'm so looking forward to her explaining how to work with the cards, and I've kind of been playing with them a little bit, and really enjoying them. But I thought, who better than the creator to tell me how to use this? Right?
Yeah, that's nice.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And what have I got coming up next? Okay, so on Monday at 2 p.m., I've got Danny Shea from Bathrobe Tarot.
Yeah.
Is coming on. Says he's going to be on his best behavior. I said, why bother?
Yeah, why start?
Don't come. Forget it.
I took a class and I got to read for him once. I loved it. We had a blast. I've never been on his show, but I mean, it was just a lot of fun.
He's awesome. And then on Tuesday, I've got Kelly from Dozen Cats is coming on.
Yes,
we were able to connect. That's wonderful. And then Wednesday, Sisters of the Mythical Tarot, I'll be hosting. And then the 18th, besides the messages for light workers, Scott Allen is coming on. So we're sharing the same people.
That's okay. saints, all good
Yeah.
people, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to next week because yeah, it's kind of like all my favorites. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. It's that sounds great, and I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get your notifications. I'll be tuning in. Absolutely.
Oh, perfect. Wonderful. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much for being here and for sharing your time with us and for, you know, asking your questions. I hope that we were able to provide, some guidance. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And then, you go over to Avana's channel and you do the same thing over there.
Thank you.
So there. So from my heart to yours, thank you for being here. And Avana, we're going to do this again real soon.
Absolutely, I love it. Namaste.
Excellent. All right. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.